it's Chris Kitson from the Movement Hub. So today I'm just going to do you a little video on shoulder movements and different ways that you can create movement through using your body and essentially relative motion. Sometimes when the shoulder is very tender, we struggle to get certain movements in there. So for instance, shoulder flexion, abduction, adduction or horizontal adduction, extension, rotation as well, external rotation, internal rotation. So the main movements of the shoulder. So we're going to have a look at some different ways that you can kind of adapt those if they are painful, so that you can try moving your body around the arm instead of the other way around and moving the arm around the body. So for instance, let's go through shoulder abduction. So we might start off using something static such as a wall, and then from here to create this abduction out to the side, then instead of abducting the arm, we're actually going to shift the body away from the arm and essentially creating that same movement but just in a slightly different way. Okay, if we need to do extension, so we might go back towards the wall, and then this time we're going to step away from the wall and back. So this is creating this kind of extension movement coming back and away from the body. We might do that also for flexion. So instead of coming up here, then we might go more here towards the wall, and then we're going to come back and away and here. So some different ways that you can play around with that as well. If we're going to look at horizontal adduction, for instance, we might come here onto the wall and we might start to move towards the arm and back out, and then we're getting that mixture of horizontal adduction and abduction as well. So don't worry too much about knowing the names of the movements, but essentially all you need to know is, okay, this movement is painful, therefore let's try a different way of performing it and see if you can get the same response. If we can get the movement there at a low level, in a nice kind of secure, supportive way, before we move that on, then it's a way of creating movement and essentially getting the goodness to the area and desensitizing that nervous system before you actually then drill it into kind of more complex patterns and maybe start to load it as well a little bit more over time. So I hope that helps. Really simple little drills for the shoulder. Give them a go and I hope they help. Let us know how you get on.